Did you know there's an ancient goddess whose very essence is tied to the creation of life itself? Ninhursag, often known as the Mother of Gods, is one of the most important yet often overlooked figures in the pantheon of ancient Mesopotamian deities. She embodies the earth, the cycles of life, and the nurturing force that sustains all living things. Her story is not just one of creation, but also of power, rebellion, and a deep spiritual connection to the earth itself. Today, we'll unravel her myth, explore her significance, and perhaps discover why her story is still so relevant in the world we live in now. When we think about ancient Mesopotamian gods, figures like Gilgamesh or Enlil often dominate the narrative. They are remembered as warriors, kings, and rulers of the cosmos. Yet, there was a goddess whose role in the creation of humanity and the divine world is equally profound. Ninhursag's name, which translates to Lady of the Sacred Mountain or Mother of the Gods, speaks to her deep connection to the earth, the mountains, and the forces of fertility. Her role as the ultimate nurturer in Sumerian mythology isn't just a passive one. She's depicted as the creator of life itself, making her not only a goddess of fertility, but also a protector of the earth's balance. The relationship between Ninhursag and the other deities paints her as a goddess of both creation and compassion. While Enki, the god of wisdom and water, was known for his cleverness and magical powers, Ninhursag embodied the wisdom of nature itself. Together, they formed an essential partnership, with Ninhursag ensuring the fertility of the land and Enki providing the water that nourished it. But this wasn't just a harmonious pairing. In one myth, Ninhursag withdraws her nurturing powers after Enki, in his carelessness, consumes sacred plants that he should not have. The earth becomes barren, and the balance of life is threatened. In this moment of crisis, Ninhursag's compassion prevails. Her ability to restore life shows her power as not just a creator, but a healer, a protector of life's natural cycles. Ninhursag's role as a creator is also reflected in the myth where she creates humanity. According to the Sumerians, she created humans from the blood of Chingu, a rebellious god who was slain by the other gods. From this divine blood, Ninhursag formed the first humans, symbolizing the bond between the divine and the earthly. This act of creation ties humanity's existence to the gods, emphasizing a deep spiritual connection between the people of Mesopotamia and the world around them. It's not just a creation myth. It's a testament to the interconnectedness of all life, the earth, and the cosmos. In many ways, Ninhursag's actions affirm the sacredness of human life, a gift bestowed by the divine that is meant to be nurtured and protected. But perhaps one of the most significant and overlooked aspects of Ninhursag's mythology is the way it challenges patriarchal narratives in ancient myth. While many myths from the ancient world place male gods at the center of power and creation, Ninhursag's role as a powerful, autonomous mother figure disrupts this pattern. In the myth of Enki and Ninhursag, She doesn't simply play the traditional passive role of a motherly figure. She is a creator, a protector, and when needed, a challenger. When Enlil, one of the most powerful gods, challenges her authority, Ninhursag stands her ground. She refuses to let Enlil impose his will upon her, asserting the right to protect the natural order and defend the balance of the earth. This act of defiance speaks volumes about Ninhursag's character. She isn't merely the nurturing mother figure many modern interpretations suggest. She is a goddess with her own agency, capable of shaping the world around her and standing against forces that threaten her creation. Her defiance of Enlil, a male god, also serves as a powerful counter-narrative to the often male-dominated mythologies that have shaped our understanding of ancient cultures. But Ninhursag's story isn't just one of creation or rebellion. Her influence stretches into the world of nature, and it's here that her story feels incredibly modern. In ancient Mesopotamia, Ninhursag was the goddess of fertility, the protector of the earth, and the sustainer of life. In today's world, where environmental issues and the health of the planet are at the forefront of global concerns, Ninhursag's myth holds profound relevance. As the earth goddess, she represents the delicate balance that sustains life, urging us to care for the environment and respect the natural world. Just as she healed Enki's wounds and restored fertility to the earth, her legacy challenges us to take action in preserving our own planet, reminding us of the deep spiritual connection between the earth and humanity. But Ninhursag's mythology also reveals the deeper human desire for connection and belonging. By creating humanity from the blood of a god, she established a bond between humans and the divine, a bond that's rooted in both our origins and our responsibilities to one another and the earth. This divine connection is not just mythological. It speaks to the fundamental truths of our own lives. In a time when many feel disconnected from nature, Ninhursag's story calls us to remember our place within the grand cycle of life. So, let's bring Ninhursag's story into the present. How can we, as modern humans, embrace the lessons she teaches? Her mythology reminds us that creation is a shared responsibility, one that requires not just intellect but compassion, courage, and an unwavering connection to the natural world. In today's world, these values are more important than ever, whether through environmental activism, sustainable living, or simply respecting the land that sustains us. We are all part of this grand creation. And now, I want to hear from you. What do you think about Ninhursag's role in ancient mythology? Do you think her influence is as powerful as the stories say? Can her teachings on creation, nurturing, and protecting life still resonate with us today? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed exploring the world of ancient mythology with me, don't forget to subscribe and check out my other videos on powerful gods and goddesses throughout history. Ninhursag's story is just one example of how the divine still speaks to us today. If only we're willing to listen